feeling warm because I'm running around trying to get everything ready. So this is a 2011 R6 here. Man, I love me some R6s. But I love all bikes too. So I mean, that's not it's not saying much. So I got my Shoei GT Air on. I can tell you I love this helmet. It's quiet. It's a little on the heavy side, but I do like it. I do like it a lot. So I've done a couple like dry runs to see how I want to structure like how I review bikes and how I look at them, what it is I need to touch on, you know, like ease of use, ease of working on, ease of riding, you know, things like that. And as I progress more, then, you know, I'll be able to relate back to some of my other videos, I'm sure. This bike doesn't have any mirrors, and it drives me crazy. Because I got this little dinky mirror, which is what everybody loves. I see all like the YouTubers and everything, they all got this little dinky mirror. I'm like, you can't see anything. You can't see nothing in that little dinky mirror. There's nothing there. I can't see anything in that mirror. It drives me bonkers. So I'm hoping that these views are good views. Like I just kind of threw this one up here. Look at my janky little thing here. Little GoPro mount. And I want to do on track and off track, on the street rideability versus on the track rideability, you know, and just have a little fun. I won't be able to do it with every bike because not every bike's mine, but I definitely do like to have quite a few bikes, and I own quite a few. And you know, that being said, that you know, I'll buy and sell and trade and get out. Like I've got a Ninja 300, I've got a Ninja 400, I've got a, you know, a Yamaha R3, a 05 R6. We got this 11 R6 here, and it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but I mean, it runs really, really well, and it handles extremely well, as you know. You got the little ice. You got everybody's trying to get you to do wheelies all the time, and it's like, yeah, man, I'm on a city street, you know. So, yeah, does that make me a punk? I get punked out because I didn't want to do a wheelie for the guy, possibly get me a reckless driving ticket. Saying like I'm coming up, not gonna happen. Not saying I've never done anything bad, but not right now. So that being said, I'm still kind of learning all this stuff on you know, how to make the GoPro videos and what I'm going to be syncing with, and you know, the audio controllers and recorders, you know, the different angles. So I kind of need y'all guys' help. I need you guys' help to give me feedback on what it is that I should be putting where, or if you want maybe a different angle, or maybe to talk about it, discuss, or look into something different on the bike as to what you may be interested in, or even, you know, maintenance and stuff like that. I'm more than happy to share, you know, what knowledge that I do have. Yeah, it's just I don't really have any structure to anything yet, and it's just kind of, you know, scatterbrained, I guess, for the lack of a better way of looking at it. I mean, I know as we go along, I'll get a better structure as to what I'm supposed to be doing, and not necessarily what I'm supposed to be doing, but you know, what people would like me to talk about. You know, I have been in quite a few wrecks, so I guess this is kind of more so the introductory to me being me. So you know, I've been in a few wrecks. Especially on the track. I've been doing track for 5 years now. I used to do a lot of aggressive street riding, but you know, in the end, it's not necessarily something that you learn from. You're just kind of winging it when you're really going fast on the street, which I'm not saying is not enjoyable, but unless you're doing the same road in the same place, the same way, the same speed and same direction with the same environment, you're really not learning anything. You know, traffic could be different, and it just, all elements change as you're riding. God, didn't even wave to me. God, kidding? You can't wave to me? Bastard. Back roads that I do have, you know, a lot of the residents throw like sand and dirt and everything else out on the street so that you can't, you're not able to like hit these corners, without a lot of caution. And they throw it out there deliberate. It's obviously deliberate. There's the whole street is covered in sand, and it's like you come blasting into that corner to take it at any kind of speed, you're going down. There's a lot better ways than potentially killing someone to get your point across. It's just not a good way to deal with it. They're the social media guys, and they're all over the place, and it's like, I want to have fun doing this, and I don't want people to learn some stuff, and maybe give back to the community. I love giving to the community. I organize small bike nights. I mean, you only get about 40-50 people, in the area that come to the bike nights, but it's just a chance for everybody to mingle and, have a good time, talk to each other, find somebody new to ride with or learn some stuff. I go to the track all the time, and I love coaching. I used to coach at the track. I used to love coaching at the track. I can tell you that right now. I couldn't get enough of it, and if I get the opportunity, I'll go right back to it. Right now I'm running the Sena 10C on this, so I didn't say it earlier, but I'm ADD, can you tell? All over the place. But, I get to introduce myself a little bit in this video, so this is going to be one of the first ones of many, hopefully. And I'm going to try and get, starting out, maybe 2 or 3 a week to upload. It's a big ticket to fill. I'm not the best video editor, I can tell you that right now. Very basic. That's another thing. And I've got a mouth like a sailor. It gets bad at times. I don't notice it till I'm watching like myself in a video or something, and I'm like, I cuss that much? It's really bad. But so I actually have 2 Senas in my helmet right now. I have the Sena 10C, and that's because it records video and it records my audio. And I also have a Sena 10U, both inside of this helmet. It has the battery pack that goes in the back underneath, and the buttons are right up here. You see them in the top of my helmet here, right in the mask. It's very sleek. So just looking at my helmet, when you look at it, it doesn't have any controls for that Sena 10U. They actually have a remote that goes on the clip on here, and as you're riding, you just use the remote. It's actually pretty nice. I really like it. But I use the 10C more. Yeah, this guy's not even going to accelerate. Just pulls out in front of you. Has no gumption to accelerate. Just doesn't give a shit. It's just, see. Yeah, I'm cussing again. Just doesn't give a crap. Doesn't care. And just like, oh, it's a motorcycle. Oh well, they'll move. Because you don't want to die. But you got to watch out for that. It drives me insane. Like you just don't care. But that's the world, right? Okay. Just moving on. The guy's checking me out, or my bike, one or the other. I hope it was the bike. But so moving along. There's some older style motorcycles. I almost thought it was the scooter. I'm kind of curious. Like, do you guys wave the scooters? Just curious. But I'm not no stunner. Number 1 stunner. Probably better than most beginners. I can hold it for a while depending on the bike. Probably not this bike. But now I'm going to take West Neck here. So we'll do a decent wheeling. Comes up pretty easy. It's not overbearing, but you know, it still feels like you're really high on the bike. See, I was thinking about passing this guy, but then I end up creaming him when he turns in like this. I mean, granted, he uses a signal, so I mean, that's much better. I mean, you can come blasting through corners on this bike, and it feels like it's supposed to. You know, it's a good feeling bike. And I'm not going to blast through here with max speed, you know, set the suspension in a little. I don't know what's around these corners. There could be a car drifting over the line, a little bit of that gravel in the middle of the street. It's not the best ideas. So, yeah, there's bugs everywhere, man. These bugs are ridiculous. So, you know, I could. Got just sitting there. There's little bumps in the road. You know, inconsistencies. They got all these pine needles. Not to mention that the thunderstorm or hurricane did just blow through, so there could be all kinds of debris in the road. I'm sure most of the cars have cleaned it up, but you know, for the most part, you know, you don't want. Oh, look, there's the police. It's the fuzz. Think it was coming this way for me. Somebody called it in. I did a wheelie. So I do know that coming up here, there is a very sharp turn they come to. I do usually enjoy giving it a little umph going through these corners. I'm sure this car is going to slow down quite a bit. But you can kind of see through the corner. There's no cars coming or anything like that. So, I mean, granted, I wish I had more streets kind of like this that I knew about. I'm sure they're in the area, but, you know, it's kind of a little lean. You know, doing like 45, something like that. Oh, man, these bugs are ridiculous. Countryside. Oh, man, I got smears all over my visor. I guess maybe I should wipe my camera periodically to make sure that nothing like a little bug gets splattered on it. And then, you know, you have like a little smear on it, and then you're watching the video with a smear for the entire time. That's got to be awful. Because I guess that's why you have so many camera views. But, you know. Oh, that guy waved. I'm just riding at 30 miles an hour. See, I need like cruise control. Lock my throttle. I gotta take my glove off. I just got hit by a big bug. So, it's bug guts all over my windscreen or visor. It's really bugging me. That's very punny, isn't it? You know, and I've spent years riding tons of different bikes just so that I'd know, you know, what is the best bike that I'm looking for? What is it that I'm going for? How is it that I want to ride? I'm going to ride all these bikes, maybe take some of them on the track. Just depends on who lets me. I've taken quite a few bikes on the track. We're going to find out. Get some people. There's a lot of people that have different track bikes too. I really like to ride stock bikes, but I'm going to ride some of the aftermarket ones with suspension, the Triumph 675, R1, newer R1, H2. It's all coming. It's all coming. So, till next time.